Now it's about time. Alex and Antetokounmpo, a guard on the Raptors 905, joins the 905 podcast. Alex, how are you doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Yo, crazy win on Wednesday night, eh?
Definitely. Um, it was uh, it was a pretty good win for us. We were able to get it done late in the game, and it definitely feels good to get a win like that.
Absolutely. Listen, I'm going to jump right on in because this is about you today, okay? Like 905 aside, we're going to talk about your story. You have an amazing basketball family. Just say the last name one time for me and
everybody knows.
Exactly. Everybody knows. But let's talk about the All-Star weekend because I feel like that is the most relevant, and I think people are dying to hear your perspective of what it was like to share the court with your brothers in the skill competition and how that even came about. Did Giannis just hit you up and be like, bruh, you have to come through on this or what?
I think that it was brought up to us by the NBA a few weeks before, and I think it was kind of a no-brainer that we all agreed. I was actually the last person to agree to do it.
Wow.
But
why?
I don't know. I wanted to think about it, and I finally agreed to do it next. So it was a pretty fun thing. It was actually really fun. Truly enjoyed it.
I'm curious to know, like, what was there to think about specifically? Because it's you and your brothers that get to go to All-Star together. Like, that's amazing.
Yeah, it is, but you also get to think like, okay, is this something I want to do? We didn't know the format. We didn't know anything at that time. All we knew
Fair.
It was kind of just an idea. So saying yes didn't right away didn't make sense to me. So
that's fair.
But
Were you nervous?
I'm glad I did.
Were you nervous at all? Like, that's a lot of expectations. And I know being alongside your brothers and stuff like that, like everybody knows their reputation. Everyone's getting to know you still. You got to perform at a very high level right away in front of like international audiences. Were you nervous at all?
I think we were all kind of nervous because like, it's like, it was something that we didn't practice it. Just like, this is like, for the record, like, so everybody knows, we didn't practice it. We went out there, we did the media, we did the photos, and we went right out there and they just told us what to do and we just went with it. So I think it was the first time for everybody doing this. Everybody was nervous because nobody really knew what we were doing. So we were just out there having fun, honestly. So a lot of times people call me after, so I was like, oh, why did you guys do this? Why did you? Like, there was no strategy to it. We just went out there and just did what we thought, would made the most sense. But yeah, it definitely was like a little bit like everybody got nervous because there's like so many people looking at you and such a big crowd watching you do something that you've never done before ever. So yeah.
I bet it's giving you all ideas for, the next time around too. This was just your first go at it, and now you have so much preparation and practice.
Definitely.
Yeah, it looked like Giannis came out like guns a-blazing basically, and like to follow his momentum. I remember like the shooting drill that you guys had to do at one point. He was like all business, like hustle, and then seeing that follow, like is he like a big motivator for you, or like did he like was he on you guys? Be like, hey, we gotta win this. Like, how competitive is he in these spaces?
Nah, our main thing was kind of like go out there, have fun, and if we win, we win. But just be able to enjoy the experience. It's gonna be very hard to win if you're not having fun. But like we went up, like the thing about like us, we don't like know how to slow down,
Mm-hmm.
So even him, you see him in the All-Star game, the way he plays, he doesn't know how to play cool or play like relaxed, So it's just like, we're going out there, we don't know what we're doing, we're gonna compete, but we're gonna do it, we're gonna give it our all, and that was just us giving it our all. So yeah.
Now, Selena, just before we dive into the rest of Alex's amazing story, Alex, I want what the highlight of All-Star Weekend was, aside from competing with your brothers in the skill competition. What was your highlight?
Aside from that, I would definitely say just being able to witness my brother being in the NBA 75 group, just being able to have that honor and see how far he's came as a player. That's definitely my highlight of the whole weekend. Sure.
That's amazing. And Sav, you literally read my mind. I was like, okay, what was the best part? Like, what was your favorite moment? And it's so cool to hear your perspective on that. And, it's even just so remarkable knowing that you're so young, you're 20 years old, and you've played in Greece, Spain, the US, and Canada. So, how has that really shaped you as a player and as a person? Like, what has that been like?
I think that it's been great for me, and not only as a player but as a person. I've got to see many different cultures and different perspectives from other people in the world, and I've got to have teammates from all over the world. Like I've got to play with people from Jamaica, Brazil, Spain, Greece, all over the place. So it's I think it builds character. It and shapes you to be like a great person that's able to communicate and connect with multiple different people from multiple different cultures in the world.
That's amazing.
100%. Yeah, that's so cool.
What has been some of your earliest childhood memories growing up in Athens?
I would say like as far as what, like basketball or life or
Life,
what?
life,
Life,
on and off the court.
my earliest memories. I would just say like just being like being very young in Greece, having to like um play like the outdoor courts and being too young to, play with my brothers and stuff like that. Just just having fun, having fun. Back then, like soccer was more my thing, and yeah, it was pretty much all of our things. We loved playing
Wow.
soccer, and basketball was introduced, and it's a lot of I think it's a lot of fun stuff that happened in my childhood that I keep till now. So yeah.
I know that, you guys came from some humble beginnings, but I'm actually kind of curious, seeing that, we talk about diversity and inclusion all the time in the Raptors organization. I'm actually really curious what the diversity was like in Athens. Did you see many people that look like you and your brothers?
That's a great question, Sav.
Mm, yeah, they would be. I mean, there's a lot of immigrants in Greece now. There's even more immigrants in Greece than there were when I was there as a young kid. But it's we definitely were different. Like in my school growing up, I was like me and there was only there was only one or two other black kids, and I was related to them. So so but it was, I think, me, like growing up, I never had a problem with that. I almost liked being different, just being able to be set apart from other kids and other people. And it's easier to differentiate yourself sports wise as well. So yeah, I think the diversity is much better than it was when I was there as a young kid. But yeah, I think our movie that is coming out, we actually just previewed the movie. It was an unbelievable movie on our life as a family by Disney. That is going to be coming up, so that's going to be something to look out for, and it gives you an accurate representation of that.
This is exciting.
Yeah.
I was like, give us the whole spiel, yo. Give us the whole spiel.
Yeah, can you spill a little bit of tea? Because what?
I don't want to spoil nothing. I don't want to spoil nothing. I can't spoil nothing. But what I want to say is, it was an unbelievable movie. I think all the actors played us in a very great way, and I mean, we as a family truly enjoyed watching it. So yeah, so I want to say that's definitely a movie to look out for.
When is this
And
dropping?
yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
sorry, Selena. I'm
No,
like
no,
reading your
no.
mind
Same,
today.
same brain, same brain. Like when?
Yeah.
I believe it should be coming the next next few months. It should be out. So
Is
yeah.
like Disney Plus, or where are we watching this, Alex? Because we
Disney
gotta
Plus.
we gotta be on it.
Disney Plus.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's so
Okay.
exciting. I can't wait. Oh my goodness.
Is there
Just got
any surprises? Will there be any like plot twists in this or like what?
Uh, definitely. there's gonna be so you're gonna be able to see like all the different perspectives of all of us, and you're gonna be able to see stuff from. I won't spoil the movie, but you're gonna be able to see stuff from all the way from now to of of our early life, dating back to before we were even born, and
Wow.
you basically get to see the whole history behind me and my mom and dad, and all that. So it's gonna be a great movie to watch. And
Okay.
there's gonna be some twists on there, and you're gonna get to understand a couple more things about us, and you're gonna obviously gonna learn a lot of stuff you didn't know before. So it's definitely a movie to look out for.
That's so cool, Alex. I'm so excited, Sav. I feel like you and I are both like ready. Disney Plus, like scheduled, ready to go.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
Yeah, you're like ready, go. Sit back.
and Alex, I know you can't spill too much information or too much tea, but even just talking about your family and your brothers, like growing up, what was that like? You know, growing up and being influenced by such a talented family, both in sport and as just a person, a human being.
Um, I mean, growing up, like obviously, we didn't know we knew there was something like special about us and our bond as brothers and our family, but like we didn't know to what extent it would be, you know. So we just kind of like try to motivate each other, same like we do today. But like for something, if I did, we did good in school, we told, oh, good job, man, keep going. And we do the same thing today, just at a much higher level. So I think we just, as a family, we just stayed together and just motivated each other to become the best versions that we could be. And I think even today we're far from that.
You know, Alex, something that stuck with me from our first conversation ever, Raptors 905 Marketing Day. You told me the only thing that you can control is your effort and your attitude. And I went home that night and I was just scrolling on Twitter, and Giannis's tweet popped up, and that was the exact same words he tweeted like the night before. So I don't know if you guys are like mind readers, or did you guys have a prior conversation and then you just told me that?
So, so,
I need
this
answers.
is this is what happens. This is what happens. We would be talking, right? These aren't. I want to let like everybody know when you see tweets or Giannis goes after like a post game interview and says something. This isn't something he practices. Like, okay, I want to say that. It's literally something that just comes up in the conversation, and it just sticks so much that we just like keep repeating it. And with the thing about our dad being our father's legacy and all that. We're talking and we're having deep conversations, and that came up. It's just stuck till then. Since then, you know, we just kept it, and it's just I feel as if like my brothers are like they're like so wise in those type of topics that stuff like that comes up and it's able to stick, and it's able to a lot of people are able to relate with it. So it's just something that he felt as if he had to share, you know. So yeah, it's great.
Okay.
And, you know, on that topic of I am my father's legacy, like I'm curious to know from your perspective, kind of what that means to you and how you would kind of talk about that in your life.
Well, it's definitely like just being able to see what like your parents, you know, what your parents go through for you, and and what type of levels they've went through just for you to be able to have an opportunity to be where you're at in this moment, and for you to have an opportunity to do what you love. Especially me, I do what I love for a living. So just seeing that, it's kind of like okay, that you realize that part of your life is, you know, his legacy carrying on. And you know, you realize that even more so when you like see it being acted out, you know. So obviously, like a lot of people won't get to like see like a movie about their selves and
Mhm.
their lives, but just being able to see somebody acting out these events, and and you're able to like really see it and see a lot of the stuff that went down. It's just you start putting a lot of things into perspective, and you start understanding a lot more than you might have not have as a kid or might not have till this day. So I
Mm.
think we realized that the measures that our parents went through, um, and we realized that we need to carry on their legacy, and we need to go to those same type of measures for our kids, our families. So,
It
Yeah, I mean, like,
definitely. Oh, go
yeah.
ahead.
No, I was just say you have me like a little emotional. Like this makes me think of like my own family. So thank you for sharing that. Sorry, Sav.
No, no. I was just gonna say, like, it must have like seeing somebody portray your own life is like almost reopening the things that you've had to overcome. And yeah, you've made it to like pretty far as a family, and you yourself even competing in the G League is significant. And I can only imagine what the impact emotionally could have felt like just sitting back and watching, like, oh yeah, I forgot that happened, or yeah, that was actually pretty impactful on my life and stuff like that. But Alex, I do want to talk a bit basketball here because we could talk about your family all day. We could talk about your incredible story and your upcoming movie all
Woo!
day. But talk to me about on the court for yourself right now. Okay, where are you at in terms of development with the 905?
I think that in terms of development, I'm where I thought I think I should be. I'm developing myself as a player, and I'm able to be a part of a great team right now. We should we're expected to compete very far, and I'm able to develop and get better every single day. I'm the best. I'm the best development spot that I could be. There's no better development spot in the G League than this spot. So I'm just glad I have the opportunity to be here and to be part of such a great team.
Absolutely. And just, I'm going to dig a little bit deeper on that because I want to know exactly what you are developing. Is it your shot? Is it because you actually take some pretty good 3-point shots in game, and like, is it more so reading plays or defense? Like, what exactly do you feel like you need to just fine tune at this level? Like, this is what the G League's for. This is for fine tuning. And you're like you said, it's a great development system.
For me, it's just I try to work on a little bit of everything, just being able to impact the game in any type of way I can. If that's one game coming in for like a few minutes and hitting a couple of shots for the team, or if that's coming in trying to impact the game defensively. I'm just trying to be able to as you said, fine tune and just work on those individual skills, so I'm able to come in and impact the game in whatever time period I'm given.
No, that's amazing. And did you know really much about the Toronto Raptors or the Raptors 905 before joining the team?
I just know about, like you hear, I think everybody in the basketball world has heard about how good the development system is, and how they're able to, transform players and get them to the next level. And then just being able to see it firsthand and how serious they take their development, and just being in other programs, and you see how they develop guys, and how people like the people here develop talent is, I would say, it's night and day, and that's definitely one of the best parts of being here.
So, you being number one voucher for Raptors 905 and the Raptors franchise and how great it is. So you're able to swing your brothers over here too, right? To compete all together like the skills challenge, run it back all in Toronto though?
Sav, that's a great proposal.
I wish I had that type of power. I don't think I do. Maybe one day I do, but
Persuasion, a little persuasion. Y'all get them on the inside.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine what the city would be like?
All the Antetokounmpo brothers. Hey,
Yeah.
we have you been to like Greektown in Toronto yet? We have a whole
You gotta
section
go.
for it.
I haven't yet. I've gotten a couple messages. They want me to attend and then could go there, but I haven't yet.
You
Hey, gotta go
have
eat.
to go. It's awesome. They have like celebrations in the summertime, of course, but you'd be so embraced by the community. It's out by the Danforth in Toronto. So definitely check it out before the end of the season if you can. But that being said, you know, you did mention how amazing the Raptors 905's season has been. You guys are, you know, floating always at the top of the league, one or two within the standings usually. But, you know, what's it going to bring? Oh, sorry. What's it going to take to bring another G League championship to the 905?
I think what it's gonna take is consistency. In my opinion, I think we've shown that we're one of the best, if not the best team in the G League when we bring our A game, and I just think bringing our A game consistently is gonna just elevate us above those top teams. I feel like we're able to do a little bit of everything. You know, we have a little bit of everything. We have young guys. We have a vet and Jody and that can help us handle tough situations that we're that we're putting or we have shooters. We have a team that's able to run up and down, and we have a very very good half court defense. So I think that us in the long run is going to have to be way more consistent with what we can do in our abilities.
And in terms of consistency, especially, you know, talks about another championship, which would be incredible. How do you find you bring consistency to the team, and how can you kind of bring that in your leadership?
I feel like just being able to whatever role you're put in the team or whatever role you're set to bring to the table. I just think that you should just do it consistently. You know, if that's bringing energy through the bench and being able to bring communication and that type of leadership, or being able to come in and help in the defensive end, or being like at the end of the day, you might come in, shots might fall one night, shots might not fall that night, but whatever you do, if you need to bring it consistently, and just being able to add effort, communication, and just bring the team together consistently.
Alex, I asked you this question also earlier in marketing day when I saw you. I'm going to ask you this again. I said, I don't want to call you Giannis's brother. I want to call you Alex and Antetokounmpo. And you said, nah, it's okay. You can call me Alex's brother or Giannis's brother. Do you still feel like that? Or are you kind of like coming into your own playing now, like your own play?
Yeah, yeah, I do feel no. I feel like at the end of the day, obviously my name is Alex Antetokounmpo. But at the end of the day,
Let
it's
them know.
hey, at the end of the day, as long as at the end of the day you call me Alex Antetokounmpo, Giannis's brother. At the end of the day, you're still referring to me, and I feel as if you know being called Giannis's brother just by that time. Remember, you said, "Oh, being called Giannis's brother." Think about how much he's top 24 players of all time now.
Mm-hmm.
He's a, he's a champion. So being called Giannis's brother elevates every single time somebody asks me. So I think that same way I want Alex be called Alex on the school, but to elevate every single time. Also being called Giannis's brother is going to elevate every single time. You call me Giannis brother, Thanasis brother, Kostas brother. At the end of the day, you're still referring to me, and in my opinion, that's a good thing.
And Giannis is like, yeah, I'm Alex's brother.
Oh my goodness, you guys are so sweet.
The same, yeah, it's the same thing. So it's at the end of the day, you just have to go out there, be your own individual, and while we're doing that, we're going to support each other to the end. So yeah,
I love
That's a
that.
great answer. I love that answer.
I love that too. Just before I let you go, unless Selena, you have any last questions.
No, go ahead.
With your name, your last name being so famous, so distinct too, right? It's like I remember when we first heard about you guys as a family, it's like the alphabet soup in one last name. But we've all gotten used to saying it. It's a great last name. But that comes with a lot of media attention and pressure. How do you tune that out for your own individual game?
I feel like I was fortunate with the fact that like it would be different if I was just somebody that's just somebody that's grown and it's he's just thrown in the spotlight or something like that. I was able to like handle like media and and stuff like that. Like I was able to handle that at a very young age. Like even like my teammates now, like, oh man, how do you handle that? But it's kind of became normal to me. It's been happening since I was, let's say, like a freshman in high school. So like it's kind of normal to me, and I'm able to handle it in a good way. I think it's to me it's something positive.
Mhm.
Just being able to have such a recognition and being able to be part of, and have your last name be known worldwide, and just the impact, have I can have an impact on certain stuff. Want to voice my opinion, I'm able to do that. So, I feel like it's a great positive.
That's incredible. Thank you.
Yeah. Another thing about because you said about the last name,
Mhm.
that's gonna be another story in the movie that's explained. So, you
Yes.
gotta tune in for that.
Okay. Okay.
Giving
Alex,
us
look at
bits.
Uh,
all the tea, yo. I'm
so I
here.
promise it's all the movie.
Yes. Right. This is the podcast now starting.
Yeah.
No, so this is crazy because this I've never like came out and spoke about like the movie coming out or anything, like not even on that. Back actually, well, back when there was going to be the castings and all that, but other than that, haven't said nothing about it. So this is the first time I'm ever
You heard it
speaking
here
Yep.
about it. So
first.
You heard it here first. This is on
yeah.
this was on the lows, and now Alex gave us a little bit. Thank you for that, though. I really appreciate you telling us. That's so exciting. Gives all the fans of your family something to look forward to as well. So I appreciate your time here in the Raptors 905 podcast. And I know you gotta go, so I won't keep you too long. Take care, man.
Thank you
Take
so
care.
much.
Thank you.